Good morning, traders. This is an update on my small cap market open test trading. So what is that? I've written a day trading plan specifically geared at trading small cap stocks. They are notoriously volatile and unpredictable. Yes, you can potentially make a lot of money trading those stocks, but you can lose just as much or blow up your account if you're not careful. So this plan attempts to try and make sure that you're profitable no matter how crazy these stocks move. So what we're doing is taking 100 test trades. What does that mean? That means trades with one single share. So it's real money trading, but just one single share. And the way we are going to figure out if it's profitable or not is by tracking how much reward versus risk that we make on each trade. So since we're only trading one single share, the P&L doesn't really reflect whether or not the plan is profitable. It's really only a reflection of the cost of taking this test. And right now, it's not costing me anything. I'll show you that at the end. So we've taken 34 trades out of 100 so far. This week was very slow. I wasn't around to trade most day. Well, Tuesday and Thursday, I wasn't around to trade. I was around Monday and Wednesday, and I took trades on both of those days. And then today I was able to trade. But if you watched my recap from Friday, so I'm releasing this video on Sunday, but if you watch my recap from Friday, you know that the stock that I was watching, that was the only stock I could be watching based on my plan, never gave me a setup. So that's why there's a blank spot here for Friday. And let's take a look at the results so far. So here you can see this is my win percentage per day. So I can take up to 3 trades per day. And I'll scroll to the right here so you can see trades 1, 2, and 3. And they're really in a way, the same trade, meaning that I'm always trading the same ticker symbol each day, and I give myself up to 3 entries. And then I also have notes here at the end and whether or not I executed to the plan. The important thing is that if I do break the plan, if it's intentional, I have to stop trading for 1 week. So far I've made a couple mistakes, not too bad out of 34 trades, but I can do better. And that's what we're trying to get to the point where we can put a yes there all the time and we never ever break the plan, whether it's an intentional or unintentional. So now let me scroll down and show you the cost of the test. Right now is not costing us anything. We've actually made 55 cents from these test trades, but again, that's not the point here. This is just to show you that you can take a lot of trades without spending a lot of money, definitely without blowing up your account, which is what most new traders do. And here we've done 34 trades so far, and we've made 55 cents. If you're a brand new trader, after 34 trades, you're likely deep in the red. And if you aren't, after 34 trades, by the time you take 100, you probably will be. And those are just statistics. So the average of all of my daily win rates is 45%. That sounds really low, but 33% is break even for this plan because we are trading all or nothing 2R. That means that every single winner, we win 2 times our risk. And that's how you can be profitable with a win rate just above 33%. If we can maintain a 40% win rate, then that means that after 100 trades, we'll be up 20 times our risk. After 1,000 trades, you'll be up 200 times your risk. So it is potentially a very profitable plan. So we just have to keep trading it till we get to 100 trades, and then we can see where we're at. So the actual win rate, which is really more important than this one, this shows you the real trades. So I've won 13 out of 34 trades so far, so we're just below 40%. I would like to be at 40%. Without error, I would be very close. So I did have one trade that I took and made an error on, and I shouldn't have taken the trade. And without that trade, we would be up right around 40%, which is really where I would like to be. But as long as we're profitable, that is the main thing. That's all. And even if we're not, after 100 trades, we have learned a lot, and we can say, okay, this plan doesn't work. And maybe if we just made a few changes here and there, we can be profitable. The other statistics that I'm tracking is trade number 1 profitable? Right now it's not. It's below break even, but it's still pretty early in the test to say it's not going to be profitable. If it ends up after 100 trades still not being profitable, then that means instead of taking that first entry, you just use it as a signal to watch for the next entry. We learned that in our mid-cap test. So now, trade number 2 is winning 50% of the time, which is well above our break even of 33%. And the same thing with trade number 3. Now, I'm also tracking the win rate if I would hold till 3R, which means 3 times my risk. And you can see right now they're tied neck and neck. 2R, I'm up four times my risk. And for 3R, I'm up 4 times my risk. The break-even win rate for 3R is 25%, and right now the win rate is at almost 27% for that one. So the other thing that I'm tracking, which doesn't mean a whole lot right now because there's just not enough data, is when the first trade fails, how likely is the second and third to go to 2R on the same ticker. That's all we're doing, is we're trading the same ticker symbol each day, taking up to 3 trades, and we're tracking the results of that. So far, 50% of the time, the second trade goes green after the first trade fails. And then if we trade it 3 times, 67% of the time that the second trade fails, the third trade goes to 2R. So anyway, that's where we're at. This number might actually be wrong because that doesn't make sense. Let me just look at that really quick here. Actually, no, that's correct. So there might be an issue here with this statistic. That should be, yes, there is a problem there. It should be 3 out of 5. So just caught that one live. So there still might be an issue there because I think those numbers should match, but no, actually they're not. It's just not the same statistic. But either way, trade number 3 is winning 60% of the time. So sorry about that little mix-up, but you can see that I'm trying to track as much useful data as possible with this spreadsheet and tracking this trading plan. I will eventually share this small cap trading plan once we get a little bit further along, or if there's a lot of demand for it, I could share it early, but I'd rather wait until I take 100 trades with it and figure out if it really is profitable or not. So hopefully this video was helpful to you. The main message that I try to get across in every single one of my trading videos is that no matter what you're trading, you need to go into that trade with a plan. It needs to be written down. It can't just be some idea in your head or something that someone told you to do. You really need to think hard about your plan and write it down and then read it every single day so that you know exactly what to do no matter what happens during the day. Because if you've been trading for any length of time, you know that every day is different and all kinds of crazy things can happen. So you have to be prepared for anything. Then once you're in a trade, make sure that you always take your stop losses. That is so crucial. Otherwise, you'll be blowing up accounts left and right. And then honor your profit targets. That way, when you do get into a stock that actually wins, you get the most out of it that you can. And then in the long run, you could be green. Take care.